Hello, my name is Modi Bakar from Lakeside Pottery Studio. We specialize in 3D art restoration and kintsugi using either real gold or our gold effect metals. In this demonstration, you'll see the gold effect process from control breakage through the finished piece. The real gold kintsugi process is also demonstrated on our website, among many other lessons. Most of our kintsugi work is done, whether it's gold or gold effect, it's done on already broken pieces that come from customers around the country. When we do break it, it's usually special order. We have to pay a lot of attention into what the final goal is, as far as density, negative space, and appearance. The next step is mending. We use PC Clear 5 minutes epoxy. The benefit of this epoxy is that the workable time is about 5 minutes, but even after 5 minutes, for at least an additional hour, the bond is somewhat flexible. So as you progress and if some projection adjustment are required, you can move the piece a little bit here and there to mate properly with the subsequent pieces. The timing of cure time is based on room temperature. We keep the studio at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's cooler, it's going to be longer cure time. If it's warmer, it's going to be faster. If you notice, I'm not wiping off the squeezed epoxy. I let it cure. I wait probably a couple of hours, maybe more, until it's hard. And then I remove it with a blade, as shown. Once the mending epoxy is cleaned up and cured, the next step is to fill up all the gaps, cracks, to a point where the surface continuity is as perfect as possible. We use a PC11 filler epoxy. We use a spatula to push it into the cracks so it would fill them well, and then later on wipe it off. We use a pottery silicone rib. This one is red, made by Mud Tools. It's flexible enough to adhere to the pot shape while squeezing in and pushing in the PC11 deep into the cracks, but also wiping off excess PC11, making the wiping off later much easier. We use 91% alcohol with cotton cloth to wipe off the PC11 from the surfaces. Notice the long strokes where it enables the PC11 to come off from the surfaces without affecting where it needs to be. The wiping method doesn't work very well for larger gaps, so we have to fill them up with PC11 and rub it off with alcohol really quick across the surface. This way you don't dig in as shown. The PC11, even though it was wiped off with alcohol, it leaves a residual cloudy film. After the PC11 is cured, the film can be removed with Scotch-Brite and soap, scrubbing under hot water. Dry it and then wipe it off again with alcohol to remove the oily surface created by the soap. The brass powder need to be encapsulated. Unlike gold process where the gold is applied exteriorly over the lacquer, gold doesn't oxidize, the brass does. So the encapsulation makes sure that it doesn't oxidize and change color. The compound that we mix it in, I'm so sorry, it is still proprietary, but you can find other ways to encapsulate the brass. You mix it, and the way we apply it is with a pin tool. It's a pottery pin tool. The time of which you can apply it is limited by the cure time of the compound you use. In our case, maybe we have 5, 6, 7 minutes to do that. Then we have to create a new mix. After proper cure time, The last step is to clean all the brass particles. We use a magic eraser sponge with soap under cold water. Kintsugi Gold Effect vase is ready, and it's one of several that were shipped for a corporate event. One of the bowls made with 23.5 karat gold Kintsugi process, and the other one made with the Gold Effect process shown here, illustrating the negligible difference between the two appearance-wise.